What's good, everyone? Welcome back to the show, man. I'm so excited to be back, man. It's been a long time coming, but I'm here. So, of course, I don't want to delay this whole situation. I want to go ahead and dive into this dialogue with y'all about season 6 trailer, Tyler Perry's Sistas. So, as you all know, it's getting ready to premiere on May 31st at the end of the month, right? But also, with that being said, before we get into this, before I forget, go ahead and make sure to like and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss that we got going on here on this channel. All right, so let's go ahead and deal with the elephant in the room. So of course I'm talking about Danny, y'all. So Danny, if you all have watched my reviews as of late, or any of the things that I've talked about specifically about her, how I can't even put my shit together. You know how I feel about her. I believe that she's a beautiful woman, but I also believe that she comes with a lot of baggage. I believe that she comes with a lot of BS behind her. And I honestly believe that she's not marriage material. This is not a knock on Danny per se, but it is what it is. And we just have to be real about this, y'all. Every woman is not wifey material, just like every man out there is not husband material. We just have to deal for what it is. But in this scene, we see Danny is talking to Preston, and it looks like Mindy is in the mix as well. So we finally get to meet Mindy. Now, from a little bit of reading, there is a situation here, and it looks like they are at a bar. I'm just assuming from what I've read. I'm not sure if this is for certain, but on some of the casting reads, I've seen that there is a individual by the name of bartender Tina who works at a bar called Jerry's Bar. So I'm assuming this is where they are, because it states that Tina, she cuts off a patron who has had a little bit too much to drink. So I'm assuming that they are talking about Danny. I'm not thinking that it's Preston or any shit like that, but I'm just assuming that it's Danny because of what we've seen thus far of her, her behavior and what she was doing previously in season number 5. So that's one thing we can think about. And to be quite honest with you, I'm tired of this whole going back and forth, will you, won't you, all of that shit like that. I'm so sick and tired of Tyler Perry putting these two characters together, because obviously neither one of these individuals are great for one another. Danny is not fit for anybody at this point because she needs to get herself together. And then on the flip end, on the other side of it, Preston is still throwing Mindy up in front of her. So I'm glad that we're finally getting to meet this young lady by the name of Mindy. So she looks cool. We haven't heard anything from her, so I'm not sure yet. But anyway, going from there, man, we step over to Calvin and Sabrina. Now, Sabrina is, balling right now. We don't know what's going on. We don't know what's transpired. We do know currently that she's unemployed, that she, I'm not sure if she's going through her little savings that she has stashed away for her house, all that shit like that. I'm not sure. But it looks from the scene, it looks like they're standing on the outside of Karen's, salon, because a lot of the images are taken from the same spot. So I'm not sure if Karen is trapped inside of the salon. I'm not sure. That's just my thinking in the back of my head. I know I could totally be wrong, and someone out there could convey something totally different. So I'm just saying this is from my perspective. But I'm really tired of this whole back and forth with Sabrina as well. One thing that I did not see in this trailer is Bio or Robin or the likes of Hayden. So I'm not even sure if they will be part of this season. But how can you not have this season without having some of the drama that has came along with Bio and Calvin and Gary and what's his name, Robin, and all those folks like that, and definitely Hayden. If you didn't kill that off, then he needs to definitely be back in the show. So I'm still waiting on that to happen, by the way, Tyler. Next, we see Karen telling everyone that she's pretty much lost everything. Like, we know that, her whole salon burnt down or is burned up. So potentially she could be talking about that. Did she lose the baby? Did she lose, her way of thinking? Like, did she lose Zach in the sense that the baby that she's carrying and she knows that it's not Zach's? Like, what is it that you really lost, Karen, in all of this shenanigans that's going on right now. Inquiring minds want to know. Going on from there, we still see the BS going on with Andy and Gary. Now, Andy comes in, like I said before, fly as ever with the yellow outfit on. I believe that's the same outfit that I complimented her on last time that I seen her in season 5. Well, Gary is laying butt naked. What the hell? In the bed with flowers on. Like, bruh, are we in Zamunda? Like, is there a trail of flowers coming from the door to the bed? I'm not sure what's going on, but he needs to get up out the bed immediately. Like, he's still constantly trying to force himself upon Andy. And listen, truth be told, I guess some women have conveyed to me in the comments that it can be cute to a certain extent, but at this point it begs desperation for me, because a real bro ain't coming out here doing all of that for a woman that has pretty much told you, look, I'm not interested in you like that. You're going over and beyond. You raining her, giving her gifts here and there, and you're just trying to keep her there mentally, but inwardly, man, her heart is just not with you, Gary, and you keep trying to go on and on. So I'm interested in how long Tyler Perry's going to keep this going on right here. The next thing we see is the sister hug. That's what I'm going to title it here. So looking at Karen's face, I'm not sure if she really was ready for this hug. And I'm looking at Danny, it looked like she wanted the hug. So I'm not sure exactly what went on here. But look at their faces. Look at their demeanor. So it seems like this is a forced situation. Like, girl, we are here with you. We are enduring whatever's going on. We are here for you and we love you. We are sisters. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, okay, maybe that's what it is. Or maybe something else is going on and we just don't know what that is yet. And who is the young lady that has her hand on Andy's shoulder? Who is that? I was trying to see if that was Fatima, but I'm quite sure that's not. But anyhow, moving on from there, we see Karen and Aaron. Now, this is another woo-saw moment for me, because I'm ready for this to be over as well. Like, Karen is only leading Aaron on at this point because she's lost Zach to a certain extent. Even though she claims that the baby is his, we don't really know that for sure. I still believe that it is Aaron or John or whatever his name is, right? So what did she mean, though, about she didn't want this? What did she say? I didn't want to do this anymore. Like, what do you not want to do, Karen? Like, do you not want to have this relationship with Aaron? Do you not want to, continuously lead him on to believe that you are in love with him? And he turns around as petty as ever, as always, but I love you. Of course you're going to love her, man. Like, you desperate right now. Your ex-wife is dead because she committed suicide. Like, really, what's up with you? Because I'm still interested. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm still interested in knowing what went down with old girl from season 5. Like, what does she have on you, John Aaron, that nobody else knows about? Because she went off on you and she put hands on you. Women typically don't do that unless they have a reason to do so. So I'm just intrigued by that. Bump what's going on with Karen and Aaron. I want to know what went down with old girl. So if you want me to be honest, that's where I am with all of this. And then we see Gary and Andy again. Now they look like they all in butterfly land, like they listening to a Mariah Carey song in the background with the butterflies and all this like that flying around. But I'm like, listen, it's time to let it go. You do something to me. You make me feel so good. Who cares, man? Listen, either y'all gonna get it on and stick this whole situation out and stop playing games with one another, Andy and Gary, or are you just going to just be elf buddies? Because that's honestly what you guys are at this point. And I'm just gonna have to keep it 100 here on this channel. Recap with Mo. And then last we see, and I'm just end it on this note, Fatima and Zach. Now, this, I guess, for me, is probably one of the most intriguing storylines because, of course, I've been reviewing the whole Zach Tima situation on BET Plus. So if you haven't seen my videos on that, please go over and check those out as well. But anyway, Fatima and Zach, they're very intriguing to me because they got so much drama going on that show over there. And then you come back over here and Zach is constantly with the drama. So we see Fatima is talking to Zach. They see this little boy that's outside. It looks like little man is outside by himself. I hope that's not the case, because if this is the case, then we got a whole different situation here, because you're talking about the stripper girl. Darn, what is her name? Dang, I don't forgot her daggone. Darn, what is her name? Anyhow, if she left old boy outside or at home by himself and he's outside playing for himself, because we hear the comments from Fatima, look, we're gonna seek to get custody, full custody. And I'm like, oh hell, like what's really going on here, man? So out of that storyline and what went down with John Aaron with old girl in the background, I'm not really concerned about the rest of the stuff. And then we didn't see Maurice. I know he's going to be part of the season, but we didn't see what was really going down with him either. So there's a lot of intriguing storylines, but I'm just not sure. But I would love to hear your thoughts. Tell me what you think is going to go down in season 6. As always, please like and subscribe to this channel. And by the way, man, be you, do you, and always follow this channel, man. Peace out.